Hello friends, I'm Georg in the MiniScript community, I'm also known as Shell Rider, and I just saw on the Discord that Wenty posted some free keys for his game, or their game, Observe, which seems to be a grand strategy game using MiniScript in there. And I just thought I'd share my first few moments with the game with you. I snagged one of the keys, downloaded the game on Steam, so without further ado, just join me in playing my first few minutes of the game. Oh, hello, Yahweh. Oh my god, that is loud. So the first thing we do... okay, I found a bug. I previously started it shortly and I turned it silent, but it seems to only read the volume whenever we are in there. Anyways, I guess I'll just start with play. I have no idea what that means. You can now chat. Is there something in there like a tutorial? Not really. But one country per region, civilizations, and a map of 2025. Let's just start with the editor, I guess. And exit the editor again. That's a lot of things. Well, friends, I am a little bit, let's say, overloaded in the beginning. Okay, so there is a tutorial if I open the AI Studio. So build your first AI strategy, click the help button to see all available functions and game mechanics, and then we can have something running. Okay, so there seems to be some MiniScript in here. Yeah, that is definitely correct MiniScript. And the game wants me to just tweak some stuff. But can I just run it? Yeah. So let's just see what happens when I run the AI. Okay, so I just ran the AI. Apparently I am not winning here at the front. No, I seem to be actually losing. Seems like my AI is just winning against the empty territories, but there is not that much that I do against the enemy, so let's fast forward to see what is happening. But it seems like I am losing pretty badly, and there we can see the default AI just ran over me. Great. So that's a lot of stuff that is happening here, but yeah. So what we can see here on top, those are just MiniScript variables. Don't really mind that they are like all caps. People usually do that when they want to have something that is globally declared and then used in different places. I don't want to go through the whole thing here, but let's just start with those values, if we can change them a little bit. So the minimum army size, seems to be that I want to say, okay, my army should be a little bit bigger. So let's try just what happens if I change this to what is this? 250,000 instead. So let's save it. My first week. Save. Okay. So it tells me exactly where on my computer it's now saved to, and it did it as an txt file. So let's see what happens now. Hello. I have to scroll or outwards. Okay. So let's stop this again and run. So what happens in the beginning? My AI now gets defeated even faster, it seems. So okay, and I lost. Let's try it with the 100,000 that it wants me to try here, just to see. It's a little bit annoying that I start wherever. Okay. So that seems like I am actually now having this little stable area here. But I'm still getting pretty much overrun. Or better to say, my AI is getting pretty much overrun. Let's do something different. Okay. What is the attack threshold? Like, can I look in this thing somewhere what actually my attack threshold is, if whatever, blah 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 blah. So okay, army is below the minimum recruiting, then we say recruit troops 1. I'll just look at the help for now. So this is not interesting to me. I don't need to learn MiniScript. I already know MiniScript. Let's have a look at the opponents. Okay. So we need tech times attack level by ideology bonus. I'm not sure what symbols are supposed to be here. Pretty sure it should be something like a plus or a multiplication, but it seems like I don't fully have the font that the game is using. Let's have a look at the functions. Okay, that is a lot of functions. I see. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now with this thing, but let's start with just going through those values here. What happens if I make it really big? Did I make it really big? Or did I make it really small? I'm still losing. Okay, but I put it at 400,000. This does all not really change anything. So What is a threshold? Let's put this at a bigger number for now. Let's see what happens. Unsure. So the bigger number did not seem to do a lot. Okay, sorry, there's a quick break, but I'm back. Let's try out. Is that the bigger threshold? Let's just try out the smaller threshold. Okay, so this is a little bit too much for me. Let's just have a look here. I just look at one of those play modes that are already predefined. It's taking a long time to load. But that can be that because it's loading a whole world map and a lot of AIs, so I am not too worried about that. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Okay, I would have loved to see something like a loading bar there, so that I know that something actually is happening. Let's see how this runs. There seems to be Austria-Hungary move. Okay. Interesting. So when I zoom in, it just shows me something like where the capitals are. If I zoom out, it switches to who that area belongs to. Okay. But I mean, it seems like you can do something. So can I just tell the things? Okay, no, I can eliminate an area. Just tell it that it no longer exists. No, since I now deleted France, let's have a look if something happens. Or do you need to tell everybody what to do? Like, okay. Okay, so this seems to be just some... Oh god. There's a lot going on. Well, I have to say, I am impressed by the amount of stuff that is going on there. On the other hand, I want to be honest, sadly this does not really seem like I can get into it. I would need something that starts a little bit simpler and then unfolds to be complicated. I can see how there's a lot of potential for something like this, especially with writing your own AI, but yeah, to see if I go to the editor and there is that much going on already. What I mean is the AI studio. Right, so clicking on the AI studio. And I really like that there's MiniScript in here, and this stuff is all great, but like, the first thing it tells me is like, okay, just press the help button. So there's a lot of MiniScript in there. Then the game rules are a lot. And then the amount of functions that I can have access to is also a lot. So instead of just doing that and having everything be out there, I would need something way more constrained, way simpler to begin with this, and then unlock those things one after the other. And maybe also, it seems then when I run the default AI, I just get the default AI seems to just stomp me, and changing the beginner things did not really change anything for me. So maybe maybe having some different steps there would be great. But all in all, I think this game really shows how powerful MiniScript integration can be, since I mean this here, as you can see, this is just code, so you can put whatever you want in here and have the AI do whatever. Okay, but I guess that's it from me. Thank you for the code. Like, I really am impressed with what is going on here. I think it still needs some iterations on the game design and onboarding side. Like, let's say I'm pretty okay with coding, and I would be pretty okay with coding in MiniScript, but this is too much for me in the beginning. Yeah, but thank you everybody. I want to say goodbye, and until next time, Georg out.